Hi, Sentimental Simmers. I want to give you a brief overview of my living archive built in Notion for Simmers, the SimGuardian. I'm so excited to share the SimGuardian with you. It's been in the works for over 9 months now, while I planned it, developed it, built it from scratch in Notion block by block, play tested it, and then, of course, created a companion guide to go with it. It's the ultimate system to collect and organize your lore for your favorite live sim games all in one place. I really geeked out on this, and I think it shows. If you're the type of simmer that gets attached to their characters, loves to play their stories, grow impressive legacies, and maybe even tackle a build and complete challenges along the way, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with the Sim Guardian. So let's dive in. In the Sim Guardian, you can create records to collect everything that matters to you about your live sim games, their save files, characters, lore, as well as your plans and resources. I've created a ton of pre-built templates that will automatically populate on the record page for each type of item you want to save in the SimGuardian that you just have to fill in. The SimGuardian makes it super easy and quick to keep track of any details you want to remember. I've also created a selection of dashboards which act as top-level views of your creations, plans, and collections. Here you can manage specific areas and categories of information within one place. Based on their purpose, these dashboards are neatly organized in sections in the left sidebar navigation to process, plan, manage, and archive your gameplay. The home page is the main dashboard, where you have quick access to your pinned resources and save files. On this page, you'll also find the interconnected master databases, which build the foundation of this system. The Sim Guardian is designed to be compatible with multiple live sim games. Game dashboards for The Sims 2, The Sims 3, and The Sims 4 are already saved in the system. And what do you do naturally when you fire up one of these games? Well, you either create a new save file or you enter an existing one. The Sim Guardian makes it super easy to capture those save files. As you see here, I have my save files listed for each game. On the home page, you have quick access to your resources, but also, of course, your save files. So as you can see here, I have quite a few collected already for all of the different games. If I wanted to create a new save file, I would simply click this button here. That will automatically open up a new save file in my side peek view where I can give it a name. And it also already automatically applied the Sims 4 template. If you're playing The Sims 3, Sims 2, or maybe a different game that you saved in the system, you simply delete all this content and click on the template you want to apply, and it will be replaced. Here I want to show you a save file record that I've already created for the one I'll never get bored of. When I apply the template, it'll automatically create a left-hand sidebar with certain information. So in this case, for your save file record, you'll have a summary, you'll have the little mini calendar view, a section with quick access buttons to create new legacies, new characters, memories, and whatnot, and also to reference cheats. And you'll also have a bar here with your pinned resources. And at its core, you have sections to organize and manage every aspect of the world that you've created in your save file. For example, we have a calendar section to manage the progression of time, holidays, and events. We have an overview that collects the characters in your save file and organizes them in different categories. For example, living characters, deceased characters, single ones, couples, and whatnot. Of course, we have a section to save your lore, so we have a timeline view and also history view with memories, photos, mementos, and also here you can collect stories related to love stories, feuds, secrets, scandals, and whatnot. You can also keep track of the different properties that you have in your save files, the ones you're working on, and the ones that already exist, and the ones that are lived in. You can keep track of any groups in your save file. So, for example, any clubs, cults, organizations, secret societies, gangs, whatever you can think of, you can organize it here. You can create records for as many save files as you'd like and connect them to the live sim games you're playing. Characters are naturally the heart of the system, the heart of your gameplay. It's their stories that you play out and that you, of course, want to save. For each character in the Sim Guardian, you can collect details about their personality, background, investments, goals, relationships, and story. For example, here we see some memories from this character. You can even track transactions and relate them to the character's careers, their skill building, businesses, and more. This way you can see if a hobby is earning a profit or a net loss. Legacies are, of course, also a big part of your lore. On the record page for your legacies, you can document your family's identity and keep track of their plans, lineage, history, heritage, and even the wealth that has accumulated over the years. You have a section for milestones, so you can keep an eye on the progress you're making on any legacy challenges you might be playing with this legacy, and you can keep an eye on how many generations you've raised for this family. You can also track each generation individually in their own dedicated record page. You can also keep track of the builds you're working on or save the ones where your characters live and love to visit. This is, for example, the properties dashboard where you'll find all of the properties you've saved in the entire system collected on one page. 5 templates exist right out the box, so you can easily save your residential and community builds, as well as rental properties, their individual units, and businesses. Here is an example of a residential property, the family home of the Terode legacy. Any notes, resources, transaction, lore, or challenges you've associated with this property are collected here. For example, here are a collection of photos that have been associated with this property. You can see the household that lives in it currently, and also if there are any active challenges. Speaking of challenges, challenges are a popular way to give your characters purpose and explore the game. It's super easy to create templates for your favorite challenges and use them to track your progress, keep score, and complete each of the challenge's goals. Here's an example of a template I created for the Not So Berry challenge. Within just a few minutes, I was able to add all of the goals relevant to this challenge, collect them on this page so that I can use this record as a template moving forward if I ever wanted to play this challenge for my characters. Each challenge and its goals can be associated with the character's legacies, generations, and properties it's related to, which keeps everything connected. And when inspiration hits, you can save your name, storyline, build, and gameplay ideas in the Notes and Ideas dashboard here. Any resources you'd like to have at hand, like inspiration, templates, guides, they can be collected via the resources dashboard. But that's not all. We have 2 bonus trackers included in the SimGuardian, which aren't maybe necessarily directly related to the lore of your characters, but still are quite useful to you as a simmer in general. The SimGuardian includes a mods and CC dashboard that you can use to collect and organize your mods and custom content in the system. The mods and CC tracker system will help you keep your mods updated and maintain your mods folder. You can also associate any mods and CC you save in the SimGuardian with other parts of the system, such as mementos and build ideas, which will add more context to your stories and your plans. Also handy is the Simtainment tracker in the SimGuardian. Sim stories, whether it's machinima or Let's Play series, they're a huge part of what makes this community so special. They inspire us, entertain us, and sometimes even influence our own gameplay. With the SimGuardian Simtainment tracker, you can easily keep track of the sim stories you want to read or watch next, and check them off once you've completed them. You can also rate and review each story so you can remember your favorites and revisit them at any time. The SimGuardian is a system that will change the way you keep track of your Sims. It makes it super easy to do so. Each template, each dashboard is great in its own right, but it is how everything is connected and rolls into each other that makes the SimGuardian greater than the sum of its parts. You can learn more about the SimGuardian at yellowllamaco.com.